Hey Leos, welcome to your financial success reading. We're going to take a peek at your relationship with money and how to make it even better. So let's jump right on in and start by pulling a couple of oracle cards to see what energy is surrounding this reading for you. And the first card that we have out for you is Align. Stay in alignment with your core values and your vision for the lifestyle you want to create with your business. And let's pull another oracle card and see what other energies are surrounding my Leo collective for your financial success reading. What other energies are surrounding my Leos? And what we have for you is Charles Ponzi. Keep your conviction even when facing multiple. Got rich quick, leave town quicker. Don't get buried in the pyramid that you build. So this seems to me, for my Leos out there, that there is very much a need for you to remain committed to the values that you have when it comes to making money. So if you have sort of a visceral reaction to get rich quick schemes, or you want to make sure that you do things, that you earn money in the right way, it's important for you not to get derailed about opportunities that may not necessarily sort of go alongside what you believe is right for yourself. So it's almost as if, if you have a company that, offers services to people, you don't want to engage in business dealings with people who are not aligned with your value system in whatever way, shape, or form that's meaningful to you. So it almost feels as though it's like, don't sell your soul to the devil for the love of money. I know that that's a whole lot of little trite sayings in one sentence, but it's basically saying don't sell out is what this feels like for making money, that you will be much better served by staying committed to what feels right to you. And so the minute that you sort of stray off of that path is when things are going to start going a little bit sideways. So be strong in your convictions, Leos. It's going to serve you well going forward. So let's jump into some tarot and see if we can get some additional messages for you. And we're going to start by looking at your current financial situation. What's going on with my Leos? We have the Three of Cups in reverse. Now, the Three of Cups, when it's upright, is about friendships. It's about celebration. It's about happiness. There's an element of joy that's happening right now. I do not think that you are particularly pleased about what your money's looking like right now. And that could have to do with the people that you are around that have some bearing on how it is that you make your money. But let's see if we can, wow, your cards are just moving by themselves. I hope that you all saw that. Okay, so this alignment does not want to stay upright. It feels as though, or maybe there's a message coming through that there's something that's incredibly out of balance right now with the way that you are making your money, or the people that are involved with how you make your money. So what we have to clarify the Three of Cups in reverse is the Four of Swords. So this is a card of rest. This is a card of inactivity. There's, I think right now, some level of stagnancy where there's not anything happening. And it's almost as if you're taking a step back and sort of evaluating what's going on. And it's like, okay, no sudden moves. I need to figure out what's going on right now. So it feels like a fair amount of stress that's surrounding you when it comes to your finances. And it's very hard. I'm almost surprised that the Nine of Swords didn't come out. But whatever is going on right now, there's not a ton of movement, and it almost feels as though you're growing very disillusioned with the entire process, with how you're making money right now with your finances. Now, why you're under current financial stress, we have the Magician. So the Magician is someone who has every available tool at their disposal. They have a wand, they have a sword, they have a pentacle, they have a cup, but it's also the card of transformation. So using all of those skills and resources to embrace this sort of transformative energy where you can create anything that you want to. And so I feel like there's a level of stress associated with your money making ventures right now where there's a very deep desire to change the way that things are working. And we have the Tower in reverse. So again, the Tower, when it's upright, is not necessarily an inherently bad card. It's just about a sudden, shocking change. Things being different, things being a little bit unexpected. And so what I feel, again, is this sense of stagnancy, that things are not changing, even though it seems as though with the Magician, you have a deep desire for things to operate differently than how they have been. Again, it feels as though a lot of you are not in sync with the way that you make money or the things that it is that you're doing, and you're hopeful that things will be different. Maybe you have tried to change sort of the status quo, but nothing seems to be working. Everything's just going as it always has. So how you can relieve yourself of your current stress when it comes to finances, we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is really focusing on planting seeds, being patient, waiting for the time that they start maturing and blooming so that you can harvest what you have sort of sown. It feels as though to get out of this energy, it may be time to stop planting seeds where you are and think about where you can plant seeds in another place. I don't necessarily think that waiting for things to turn around in your current situation is going to be the best thing for you. I think that it's only going to lend to more frustration. And we have that clarified by the Two of Swords. So this is one of my decision cards. So Spirit is saying in this moment that it's time for you to make a choice to stop investing in whatever it is that you have been doing, because it doesn't feel like it's bearing any fruit for you. And all it's going to do is trap you in this cycle of feeling uncomfortable, feeling out of alignment, and just not sort of getting what it is that you want. Now, something that you need to learn about money and your finances, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So the Two of Pentacles upright is really about balance. It's about someone who's juggling things, and having it in reverse, it really indicates a certain level of instability in someone's life. So when we think about that in the context of your money, you know, it's important to understand that sometimes things ebb and flow, but if you do something that you enjoy with the Two of Cups, with people that you enjoy, with people that you are aligned with, it makes it a little bit easier. So when it comes to your money making ventures, and I do feel, Leos, that for a lot of you, this is directly reflecting the relationships that you have with the people who are around you. So this could be coworkers, it could be a boss, it could be a business partner, but there's something happening here that you two are just not. You are not aligned in your path going forward or your vision for whatever work it is that you're doing. So something that you need to know is that it's important for you to work with people who are on that same path, who have that same mindset that you do, because anything else is going to feel very unnatural to you. It's going to feel very uncomfortable. So something you can change about the way that you handle money. We have the Page of Wands, and we also have the Six of Cups. So I feel for a lot of you, whatever it is that you've gotten into has taken a pretty dramatic shift from how you felt when you first got into it. It's almost like a situation where, let's say you started a business and the business started growing and you took on a partner or an investor and they had such a completely different vision of how this business should progress that you almost forgot what it was like when you first started. Or maybe you started a job that has completely morphed into something that you're like, I didn't sign up for this. This is not what I wanted to do. And so I feel like the change that you can make in terms of handling money or making money in this case is to go back and think about what it was like when you first started out on this journey. Remember the excitement that you had. Remember the hope that you had. And figure out a way to get back to that place. So it may be disconnecting yourself from the people around you through dissolving a partnership or finding a new job, but something has to change. And it feels like Spirit is encouraging you to go back to where it began, to go back to where you started in this journey and embrace that feeling. So how you can create a better relationship with money and the way that you bring it in. We have the 9 of Cups in reverse. And let's see if we can clarify that a little bit, because the 9 of Cups is really about happiness. It's about achieving almost that nirvana that lends itself to stability and just having joy. So listen to this. We have that clarified by the Knight of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So what I was just saying about potentially dissolving a partnership or stepping away from a boss or coworkers that don't have the same attitude that you have towards earning money, we see that reflected here. Because the 3 of Pentacles is really about partnerships. It's about working together. And so having it in reverse really feels like you might need to reevaluate those relationships that you have that are impacting your finances. With the Knight of Cups, of course, this is a messenger card. It's really about finding what it is that you love. And I believe that that goes back to channeling how you felt when you first started. When you were excited, when you were looking forward to building, when you sort of embraced the joy of creating something wonderful and getting handsomely compensated for it. What did that feel like, and how do you get back to that? Now, something in your life that's already abundant that you may not recognize, we have the Hanged Man in reverse. I think that deep down, Leo, you've already made up your mind. I think you already have come into this awareness that this situation is not optimal for you. So I don't think that there's any sort of indecision that that's the case. I feel like your challenge comes with what it is that you're going to do to get out of that energy. So I don't think that you're second guessing yourself. I don't think that you are invalidating your own feelings, and that's something to be excited about. But we have that clarified by the Fool. This is taking a leap of faith. This is jumping into the unknown, understanding that the universe will be there to catch you. They are not going to let you fall. So that's already present in your life. Whatever it is that you've built, whatever it is that you've created, whether it's your own business or working for another employer, it was something amazing at the beginning. And so now you sort of have to find a new path where you can recapture that energy. I don't necessarily think that you're afraid of doing that. I think it's more of the process of, okay, how do I go about removing myself from this situation and what's next? So giving some thought to that is going to be incredibly helpful now that you have sort of acknowledged what the problem is, where your challenges are. It's a matter of just figuring out what's next. What's the next step in this path for you? So another message that we have for Spirit is life is always working out for me. I like understanding that things are always evolving, and while there are many things that could be better where I am, It is not really a problem because where I am is constantly changing to something better. I like knowing that as I look for the best things around me where I am, these things become more prevalent in my experience. It is fun to know that things are always working out for me, and as I watch for the evidence of that, I see more evidence of that every day. So, going with this Fool card, Leo, the universe is not going to let you fall with the next step that you take. So your experience may have changed from where you initially started. That's not necessarily a bad thing. It's a part of your life's evolution. And so now that things are a little bit different from where you began and where you would like things to be, it opens up the opportunity for you to explore other options, other paths that are more in alignment with who you are as a person and where you want to be in life. So there's no need to stay where you are right now. I think that you've already sort of made the decision that it's time for you to move forward in a different direction. It's just a matter of sorting out which path you should take. So Leo, don't be afraid. There are good things coming towards you as long as you take that next step. So that's what I got for you. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.